recording this, and so the next part of the presentation is Mark Emerson. Let me just do my curves.
Good God.
That's so pleasing. It's so satisfying. So satisfying to watch that. So take it away, Mark. What do I do? How do I pass the controls on to you?
I'm going to do it myself. Here we go.
All right. Brilliant. So I can close my camera now.
Yes, you can, brother. Yes, you can.
All right. Okay, guys, I'll leave you in the capable hands of Mark Emerson.
Can everybody see my? Can you see my screen, Abibel?
Yep. Yep.
Perfectly. Okay, guys, listen, thank you so much for your patience. I promise I will make it worth your while. I promise I'll make it worth your while. Listen, I've got some really intensive training. Obviously, I'm a little bit short on time now. I don't want to waste your time. I want to respect that. First of all, I want to thank you for all of you that took the advice I gave you a couple of weeks back and set up your own pages. Absolutely fantastic. That's the best recommendation you can have. A couple of things I would share to you. One thing I did say to you, if you can, try not to brand Economize in your title. Very simply because what you're doing is you're giving the game away before you even start. So if someone's already looked at Economize, you know, had a chat about Economize and decided it wasn't quite right at the time, they'll shy away from your page. Make it as generic as you can. So whether you do it for teenagers, students, mums, retirees, it doesn't really matter. What we're looking to do is make a page so that people will be attracted to that page, and then what you do is then you drip feed them the information about Economize, and more importantly, they come to you asking about Economize. Much, much easier system. 2 bits of early business. 1, what to do when someone gives you abuse online. I've seen that from a few people now. It's a scam, it's a con, it's a pyramid, it's this, it's this, it's this. Most people, when they get that sort of thing, immediately attempt to justify what they're doing. So what they'll do is they'll enter into a big long conversation with people that will go backwards and forwards. The big issue you've got with that is the more comments you have on a post, the more often Facebook will show it. So if it starts to get abusive, if you start to lose your temper, you can actually upset quite a few people. So my simple advice, if someone comes in and starts to give you any sort of abuse or starts to give you any sort of a hard time, simply delete the conversation and ban them from the page. Get on with your life and let them go away and see if we can get one of their own. There's no point trying to argue with a fool. You'll never, ever win. Okay? Secondly, when you start a Facebook page, never, ever, 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 have I emphasized that enough? Ever buy likes. Okay? 2 big reasons for that. 1, it's just vanity, and people will come through and say, well, if he's got 20,000 likes, why has he got no one commenting on his page? And 2, more importantly, what it will do is it will screw all of the analytics and all of the data that Facebook are working for your page. It is totally counterproductive. So let me just show you what I mean by this. Okay, this is a page that I manage, all right, for somebody else. And when you're in your page here, what you see at the top is you see something called Insights. Okay, when you click on Insights, what it's going to do is it's going to give you a shed load of data about your page. Okay, so you can see here Insight, it gives you the summary for the last 7 days. The one we're after here is people. Okay, when we click on people, what it's going to do is it's going to show you the people that are followers of your page. You can see here 97% of the women who follow this page, okay, oh, sorry, 97% of people who follow it are women, 3% are men. The biggest age group we've got are between 25 and 54. So funnily enough, all of the content that we post is for that age group. Okay, does that make sense? Now specifically, what does our audience like? If we click on this here, posts, okay, you can see a summary of all the posts down here. So what we can do is we can actually say, okay, which posts work best? So what I did is I clicked that reach button there, and what it's done now is it's given me a readout of all the engagement of these posts. Okay, this one here is a picture, okay, but it had a reach of 393,000 people. That's a lot of people. That was some likes and shares and comments. This one here is a link. This was for a competition, 75,000. But then you see here, these are all videos. This was a simple video which I showed you how to find and download. And if you haven't got the information, Abibel will post the replay for you so you can find it in detail. That reached 72,000 people. Now bear in mind, this page has only got 3,000 fans, so it reached 72,000 people. This one here is about a sports bra that actually doubles up as a wine cooler. Don't even ask. But again, this one here reached 31,000 people. So it gives you an idea of what's most popular. And really, videos appear more than anything else. So that's why I will say to you, get some videos out there, okay? So now we know what to post. How about when to post? This here shows us when our audience is online. So you can see here, we have a little bit of a peak coming up to 9 o'clock, all right? The first time I would advise you to post is between 8 and 9 in the morning. This is pre-work, or when people get into work and they check their Facebook before they start to do anything. An awesome time to get started. And then the other time you can do it is really any time between 6 and 9. So I'd normally post once in the morning, and then once between 6 and 7, and then once between 7 and 9. What that means is because the majority of your audience is online at that time, they've got more chance of seeing your post. Once they start to interact with your posts, Facebook go, hey, this is really working for us, and they'll promote it for you free. That's really when you want to be putting the information out there. Does that make sense? Just give me a hands up.
Yeah.
Marvelous. Thank you. Everybody understand this, Ababel, yeah? Everybody with me?
Can you see the questions, by the way?
I can't, my friend. So what we'll do is if you save them for me, is there anything that's really pertinent about what I've just gone over there? Is anything really that I need to address?
Something about Coronation Street? No.
Probably, yeah, I'm making you miss it. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm really sorry.
I think there's something about just after Coronation Street. That's the best time or something.
There you go. That's it. That's fine. Just after Coronation Street, in the ad breaks and everything else, that's when people check their phone. You're absolutely right. Okay? So you can see here, that's really when we're looking to post, and we're taking a guide from our most popular posts as to what we're going to post. Does that make sense, everybody? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. What we can do here as well, you can see here post types. Again, it will break it down for you. This is the average reach. You can see here video reaches 8,600 people, photos 2,600 people, and links. So for all you guys who keep saying, hey, come join me and putting a link in your post, they get massively penalized because Facebook does not want you to send people away from their platform. So you have to be very clever about the way that you do it. Okay? All right? Now this is the other one I showed you for before. Okay? When you have your page and you've selected your niche, what you can do is you can then follow other pages. You say, okay, keep an eye on these pages for me, and Facebook will do that. Again, I showed you in detail how to do it on the last webinar. But what it will then do is it will show you the top posts from the pages that you watch. So you see this one here has had 335,000 engagements. That's reactions, comments, and shares. So very simply, all we do is we'd find that post, we'd get, if it's a video, we take the video link and we post it on our page. Remember to give accreditation so you're not accused of plagiarism, all right? But essentially all we do is we just go in and we find the best posts. See, this is a great one. If you have to be told that we will die if left alone in a hot car, you're too stupid to have either of us. I don't care what age group, what niche, whatever else you're working with, that post will work, okay? 277,000 shares, 37 comments. That's just about general morality and sensibility. That will work for anybody. Okay? Does that make sense, everybody? Everybody with me, Ababel?
Yep, sorry, I keep switching my mic off because there's dark noises in the background. Okay.
That's no problem, my friend. Right, okay. Let's just go back very quickly. If you notice today, I posted a lot. All right? And people often say, where do you find all of these posts? And in reality, it's very, very simple. Okay? If you see on this page as we go down here, you'll see this here. This was a video. Found it using exactly the same method. Okay? But you can see here, 10 likes, 13 likes, and 13 comments. Okay? That's high for this page because it's such a small page. All right? If we go down here, this here, all right? This is clever. Okay? This was here we go. All right? Now, this is a GIF. Okay? That is a video. The difference between a GIF and a video, a GIF is very, very short. So I'm going to take you to a site now which is called Giphy, Giphy.com. Okay, so everybody got that? Giphy.com. Now this is where people post the GIFs they have made, and you're allowed to take them and use them. So if we use anything on here, okay, let's go for teenagers. Okay, let's just pick that there. If we go for teenagers and we do a search, what it will do is it will give us a whole range of GIFs here. So you can use whatever you want. There's some good ones, some daft ones, some clever ones, but essentially all of these are 3 to 4 seconds long. So as we know already, video gets the most engagement. Okay, so all you do is you find a post and then you attach one of these. Okay, this one here, this is from The Breakfast Club, the film, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. If you were to put on your page, tag 3 friends whose kids love dancing, and put this GIF underneath, you'd get plenty of exposure. People would begin to comment, people would begin to tag, and all of a sudden you've got a post that is beginning to make its own momentum. Does that make sense to you guys? Is that coming through?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Secondly, let's imagine that we want to put some pictures on our page, because you saw videos, then pictures are the most popular. What we're looking for is memes. Okay. So again, let's go here. Teenager memes. All right. And we're going to go to good old-fashioned Google. All right. Teenager memes. Here, images. All right. These are all of the memes about teenagers, and guys, there are thousands of them. Okay, some of them will have accreditation on there, some of them won't. Okay, look at this. I have no need for Google. I have teenagers that know it all. Does that resonate with anybody who's got teenagers? Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you can take that meme and put it on your page. If you were to put that on your page and say, comment yes if you have the same problem with your kids, do you think people would get engaged with you? Of course they would. Of course they would. And that's how you build the page. We're not constantly pushing Economize, because people get fed up with it. No one will tune in to an ad purely, a channel purely for ads. People go onto Facebook for 2 reasons: education, entertainment. Education, what's going on? Where are you going? What have I missed? Entertainment, let's watch this cat jump off a windowsill and fall backwards. That's what people go on for. People never ever get up in the morning and think, do you know what? I'm going to book a holiday. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on Facebook and have a look around. It doesn't work that way. It's a social network. You have to maneuver it and manipulate it so that you can actually make it work for you. All right? Another place that you can look is Pinterest. Pinterest have oodles of memes on there. And the good thing about Pinterest is they're normally exceptionally good quality in terms of the image. And most of them, okay, don't have accreditation, so that you can quite easily take them and use them, okay? Fun parent drinking game. Take a shot every time your child whines. Lol, don't do this, you'll die. I know how you feel, my brother. I feel your pain, okay? But you can go here. So you've got the memes that you can use. You've got Giphy that you can go and just pull something off straight away. You've also got the fact that you can tune into other pages in your niche and see what's working for them, and you can copy it. All right? You should never, ever, ever be short of content. Anybody who's short of content ideas, just PM me and I'll bore you to death and give you 60 posts. It's simple to do. It's really, really simple to do. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Everybody happy with that, Abel? Everybody learning something? Just raise your hand.
Are we able to use these memes, or do we have to ensure that they are reusable? So that's where the where you've got to give them accreditation.
Yeah, essentially, if you're looking at something, well, let's imagine you've got something with a supermodel or a car or something else. Some of them are accredited, but this one here, all right, this has been shared so many times you couldn't find the original accreditation if you wanted to. So just be sensible with the way that you're looking at it, okay? You know, so if you're looking through, have a look at it. This is Instagram. You'd probably need to give this guy, okay, some accreditation because he's in the picture, all right? Or leave it because it's already there, all right? But this one here, yeah, keep calm, I hid their shirts. Stop breathing heavily, girls. This one here has been shared 1,000,000 times, so you're okay just to use that, all right? You just be careful when you're taking it directly from a page. Then you sometimes have to give them direct accreditation. Is that clear for everyone? I don't want anyone left behind on this.
Yeah. That's okay. Yep, that was the last question.
Yeah, we good with that? Okay?
Yep.
All right. So there you go, guys. So listen, in terms of your blueprint, you post 3 times a day, early in the morning, twice in the evening. All right? And what I would
Yep.
say to you is if you're going to put a link in there, let's be sensible about it, okay? Let's go back to Giphy. All right? I've seen today a really fantastic post. My friend has insured their dog for just £3.95 a month, something like that. Yeah?
Yeah.
If I put in here dogs, okay, and I look through, I'm going to get an absolutely shed load of memes to choose from. I mean, look at these. These are just brilliant, okay? Look at this fella here.
Yeah.
All right?
That's a good one.
Yeah? So essentially, if you post it on your page, can't believe it, my friend has just insured their dog for £3.95 a week. ... Put this meme underneath it. People who love dogs will share the meme, and people who've got an interest in insurance will PM you, because I've seen the posts that have gone out there. That's the way. You don't need to keep throwing your link in there. Every time you throw a link in there, Facebook penalise you because you're encouraging people to go away. The best way to do it, if you want to do it, is, goodness me, can't believe my friend got their dog insured for just £3.95. PM me, write yes in the comments, and I'll share the link. So when they go into the comments, then you share the link. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And because they've commented in the comments, your post has suddenly got power. Facebook go, oh, this must be really relevant because people are beginning to comment. Does that make sense? So all of a sudden you get this virality you wouldn't get if you just put on there, gosh, you can insure your dog for $3.95. Click this link. It just won't go anywhere. Facebook won't show it to anybody. They're just not interested. Okay?
Is that a real word? Is that a real word?
Absolutely.
Virality.
What word is that? Yeah. Virality. I'll teach you loads, brother. Here we go. So again, if we go in holidays, okay, if we look in holidays, let's put beach. Let's put in here into Giphy beach. Okay, let's put beach and see what happens. All right, if we put beach in here and see what it comes back with, what we want is a nice, here we are, something like this will do. Something Eddie Murphy. I used this yesterday. Loads of people love this, and I just put on there that smug look on your face when you get a holiday for £100. Yeah, perfectly simple. You take that. All right. So effectively, you put that and you'd say, oh my gosh, secret site for family holidays for less than £100 a person. Write yes in the comments if you want to know more. That'll do. People like the meme because they know Eddie Murphy. People want to know about it, comment, and Facebook rewards you because you're suddenly getting virality through your page. Does that make sense, guys? Is everybody happy with it? Is everybody going, yeah, got it? Everybody got it?
Yes. How does this help build your audience to your page? By
How does it help build your audience to a page? What happens is when you have a post which is popular, Facebook share it for you because they want to keep people on their platform. All right? And I showed you a neat little trick the other week. So effectively what happens is if you go onto a page, let me just try and find a page. If I go home, let me try and find a page. When you're actually on your pages, yeah, let's go here. Don't spit in my eye. I manage this for someone. It's a Manchester United page. I do apologise, guys. All right, I do apologise. What you're looking for is when people like a post. All right, what you can do is then you can actually ask them to like your page. Right. You see here? Yeah. Yeah. This guy here already likes the page. This guy here already likes the page. This one doesn't. So if I click that, yeah, okay, we're now inviting him to like our page. Does that make sense? Yeah. Do you understand that, guys? It's really important. It's a big one that you get this. All right? It's a big one that you get this. All right? So essentially, let's find another one with some posts on there that I've not looked at in a couple of days. Click button. This will help. Let's go here. See if I've got anything on here. What you're looking for are people who have liked a post because it's been put on their timeline, shared, Facebook have sent it out there. And if they don't like the page on their own, what you then do is you invite them to like that page. Okay? Right. You just invite them to like that page. So let's have a look here. Yvonne Ryan. Yeah, see here? Yvonne Ryan loves that post, but she's not liked the page. So if I go like that, I've invited her to like the page. Does that make sense? All right, okay. Yeah, yeah. You'll get anything between 20 to 40% of the people responding and going, yes, okay, I'll like the page. Does that make sense? That's how you build your page really quickly. So once you get the hang of this viral content, and you've suddenly got tens, hundreds, thousands of people looking at a post, you've then got 10, 20, 30, 50, 100 people to invite. And all of a sudden, as it builds and it builds and it builds, the momentum builds up. They invite their friends, they show it to their friends, they comment their friends, they tag their friends. It works out better. Okay?
Yeah.
One of the most viral things you can do when you're doing anything is you ask people to tag. All right, so if I go down here, there's a post that I put a little bit earlier. As soon as it loads, I'm sorry it's slow, guys, but go to webinar makes everything run really, really slowly. All right, if I go down here, where are you? Where are you? Before that, before that. Okay, see this. Buckle up, my friend. The training in an hour is going to make you into a superhero. Tag and invite 3 team members to make it epic. Everybody understand that, right? We've got this fantastic GIF, which is Batman putting his belt on. Look at this. People tag friends. What happens when you're tagged in a post?
It goes viral.
It gets shown on your timeline, and you think, "Blooming hell, it's about me." So you immediately click it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So as soon as you tag someone, that appears in their timeline. It will say someone mentioned you, someone tagged you. So what's the first thing you do? You go and look at it. You go and look at it every time because it's your name.
Yeah.
So as soon as they come and look and they like it, then you invite them onto your page. Does that make sense? Everyone getting that?
So asking them just to tag 3 people is a very powerful suggestion because people are going to do that.
Absolutely.
So as soon as you tag, if everyone just tags 3 and they tag 3 and they tag 3,
there you go.
Go viral very quickly.
Very, very, very quickly. Because again, you see, once it appears on your timeline, your friends, some of your friends will see it as well. So it doesn't just go to 3, it might go to 100, it might go to 200. Because you're tagged in a post, so it appears on your timeline, your friends are spooking your timeline, say, oh, well, who's mentioned her? Why have they mentioned me? So they'll click it, they'll go and have a look. Yeah?
What if you said tag at least 3 friends? That kind of suggests that, you know, some people, you might get somebody like Sam or Michelle putting in 30 people.
Hey, listen, you will. You know, if you look down here, I don't know if everyone just did 3. Look, it's 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. It depends on the actual content of what you're sharing. If people are really excited about what you've shared, they'll tag more than that. On that giveaway for girls site, that's a competition site. And in all the posts or in all the competition, it says tag 3 friends. Some people tag 30. Very simply because they think it will give them a better chance of winning something or getting somewhere. But as long as you ask the question, you're okay. What you've got to remember with social media is again, it's for entertainment and education. So really, when you're asking people to do things, you've got to make it crystal clear. So tag 3 friends in the comments. Make it crystal clear what you want people to do. Otherwise, they won't do it. Otherwise, they just won't do it. All right. And what I would say to people as well, don't worry, if you've got 400 likes on your page and only 15 people are interacting, that's okay, because most people lurk on Facebook. They'll sit and they'll watch and they'll take it in. They don't always engage until they're ready to. So if you've offered them a load of great content and you've sprinkled in some ideas about insurance, gas, electricity, energy, holidays, trainers, beds, mattresses, tools, the one they're interested in, they'll suddenly engage with. But because you've not bombarded them every day with 15 ads saying, click my link, I'll make you a millionaire, click my link, it's going to be great, click my link, it's 4321, click my link so you can have it. As long as you don't do that, they'll stick with you. And that's the real impetus for it. That's the way that you make it work. Has everybody got that? Everybody okay with that? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, one last thing, guys. I spoke to you a few weeks ago about the way to get new people into your business. With the fan page, what we're looking to do is we're looking to do 2 things. We're looking to build a following, and then we're looking to build our business. All right? So when you're building the business, there's 2 things you want to do. One is you want to get people to invest in the products that you offer by offering sparing links and interesting content where they will themselves look to inquire. Secondly, we're looking to introduce the business to other people, okay? So they can have a look at it, all right? Okay? So when you introduce the people, what you can't keep doing is saying, hey, who wants to join me doing this? Hey, who wants to earn? Hey, who wants to work from home? Hey, it will work in a small way, but it won't work the way that you will. Imagine you walk into a bar and you see someone quite attractive. and you walk over and you go, "Hi, my name's John." And they turn around and they go, "Oh, I'm so glad that you introduced yourself. I'm absolutely perfect for you. We're going to have a wonderful life. We're going to have 15 kids. We're going to live in a house. I'm going to tell you what to eat, what to do, what to wear, and what to dress. It's going to be absolutely you. I'm not a psycho. I'm not really pushing you. But honestly, we're going to have the best time ever together." If you've got any sense, you're going to turn around and run, because you're obviously dealing with a psycho. You're obviously dealing with someone who's obsessed with themselves. And the problem that we've got is when we keep putting ads out there all the time, it's like a first date. You're never going to get past the first date because you're pushing people away all the time. What you want to do is induce people in to see you, all right? Now, the easiest way to do that is with a story, okay? It's with a story. People like stories. If you look on Facebook, read the story of this dog, read the story of this cancer sufferer, read the story of this fire, whatever it is, people love stories. So what we've got is a little simple solution for you, okay? I'm going to give this link at the end of the webinar, but just hang tight for a minute, okay? On this page, this is one of the dummy pages I use for putting everything up there just to see how it works and see how it looks. On this page, okay, I have got a recording that I made with a young lady called Sam. Most of you know her, okay?
Yeah.
Now the headline for this would be, "Single full-time caring mum earns full-time income from home using just her mobile phone. Listen to Sam's story, how she overcame the odds and gives the kids everything they deserve in life." Okay? That's a story. Right? I'm not pushing a business. I've not mentioned Economize. I'm pushing a story. People love story. And because I've said single mum carer, I'm appealing to several niches, aren't I? If I said single mum 44, full-time carer, I'm appealing to mums. I'm appealing to people who are single. I'm appealing to people who are in their 40s. And I'm appealing to people who are carers. I've got 4 ways of hitting these people. Does that make sense? Yeah. People equate to that story. So what they will then do is they will listen to this story. And it's an interview with Sam, which just explains who she is, what her challenges were, how she's going on in Economize, and her advice to anybody who wants to join Economize. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah? So that brings people, I'm not ramming an advert down your throat. I'm coming at you sideways. I've got this beautiful story I want you to listen to. Okay, so people come in, they listen to Sam, they listen to her talk and everything else. And at the end of it, okay, what you would do is you would have a blank screen that says, or you would put in the title, "For more details, PM me and I'll share what she does." Does that make sense? Yeah. So we're not putting a link in there, so we're not going to get penalized, but hey ho, we're using a video which Facebook love. So we're going to get the maximum virality, the maximum engagement. We've got a beautiful story. Now these videos will be turned into a video, an audio, and a PDF. All right? And what people will be able to do is in Facebook, they can ask people to leave it in the comments. They can send directly to a link, again with a video, an audio. But with a PDF, you insert your own link. All right? So once they've gone through and they've looked at it, they go, "Yeah, I think that's brilliant. I want to join Sam." All right, so your link would be something like, do you remember bit.ly that I told everybody to get hold of? bit.ly.com/AbabelShare/Sam's story. So when they click it, go through to the Economize page. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right, so these, I'm going to do a series of these. So if you've got a story that you want to share where you're actually doing really well at Economize and you're buzzed up for it and you love it and everything else, if you get in touch with me, I'll run an interview with you and we'll produce a video, an audio, and a PDF. And don't worry if you've got a face for radio, I don't put you on the screen, okay? I'll just use images in the background. But essentially, this way, we can reach a massive audience with a fantastic story, all right? That people will then share because it's not an advert. They're going to share this, and when the people want to speak more to you about it, they'll comment in the links or they'll go from the PDF directly to your page. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Now I've just had 15 people say, "Yeah, I'm ready. I'll share my story." That's great, guys. I'll get to you all. All right. Now listen. My aim is to provide a minimum of 5 videos per week. Okay, which are company related. Do not just take that video and put it on your page as the post for the day, because it won't work. What they're meant to be for is to be interwoven with your own videos, your own memes, your own articles. That's how it works properly. Okay? Does that make sense? Yeah. So I'll get these videos out there. I'll point you to things which are relevant, like at the moment, the Grenfell Tower disaster. There's lots of information you can share there. And what we're not trying to do is we're not trying to blame anybody, shout at anybody. We're trying to share a heartfelt story out there. So what you do is when you put something out there, it works for your audience. We could talk about firefighters, we can talk about kids, we can talk about dogs, we can talk about the weather, we can talk about holidays, we can talk about cars, we can talk about marriages, kids. You get where I'm coming from here. All we do is we interweave this content with the stuff that we want people to see. And doing it that way, you get people to engage with you, trust you, like you, and follow you. And once people like and trust you, buying from you is an easy decision. If you've just rammed adverts down their throat, it's quite a difficult decision unless you know them already. All right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay? So what I would say, guys, is in terms of this is a real simple strategy. 3 posts a day. 2 posts directed at your audience, and another post which is loosely connected to Economize. All right? I'm going to be producing these lead magnets, as they're called, for all sorts of age ranges and niches. So there'll be students, there'll be the retired, there'll be single mums, there'll be happily married couples, there'll be experienced networkers, people who've never networked before, there'll be couples, there'll be single, there'll be everything. So I'll try and produce 2 or 3 of these every week, so your marketing never gets stale. And every single time you share a story. Struggling student finds way to clear their student debt by doing 2 hours a night on their mobile phone. Okay? Yeah. Every student on earth wants to know that story. And you've put it on your page, they'll come and they'll take it, they share it with their friends. 50-year-old couple panic about retirement, suddenly find a way to clear all their bills and put something aside for their grandkids using just their mobile phone. That's a story that people want to hear. So I'll be producing those, and what will happen is you take them, you either post them as an audio and a video, or you ask people to comment, and so that you can actually then share the link, or you take it as a PDF and you put your link directly in there and you ask people to download it. All right? Does that make sense? Okay?
Yep.
I'm always in the group, guys. Whatever you need, whatever advice you need, whatever help you need, I'm always there to help you out. If you've got a story that you want to share, just PM me in the message box and we'll get together at some point over the next few days and we can get your story out there. But this system works, and it's not just for 5 minutes, it's for 5 years. If you can start to build your post now, in 5 years' time, you won't believe where you are. You won't believe how many people are following you, and you won't believe how much money you're earning. But as you can see here, I've got 3 friend requests, I've got 1 new message, and I've got 11 likes while I've been talking to you. This is what social media can do with you. When people get you, understand you, like you, trust you, and they know that you're just not on the take, they'll follow you anywhere. And that's what we look to do with our pages. Hiya D, how you doing? Yeah, this is how we do it, and I'll be there every step of the way to make sure we do it properly, and I'll be providing you all the tools, all the resources, and everything else I can to make the journey simple. So remember, Giphy for those little GIFs, which are very quick to throw up. Facebook for, YouTube, Google to pick up memes, and Pinterest to pick up memes. And then from our own resources, new company videos coming out all the time, which will highlight the new products, the new vendors we've got coming on, and the lead magnets, which are the push that actually make sure that you've got people approaching you to join your business as opposed to your product. As I've said to you before, work smarter, not harder. Become the hunted, not the hunter. I'm going to give you all the tools with that, and Economize have given us such a good platform. It's a no-brainer, guys. All right. So listen, thank you. I'll pass you by. Keep on being awesome, guys. If you need me, just contact me. I'm always there.
Have you got time for 1 or 2 questions, quick ones?
Yeah, sure. Far away. Yep.
By the way, guys, this is all being recorded, so it's going to go on YouTube in the next couple of hours. Does it help boost the posts if we like each other's posts?
Yes.
That's just one question.
Yes.
So,
but that's why it's important, you see. Yeah, that's why it's important not to all share the same stuff. So if I put a video up, a company video up at 10 o'clock, if everybody shared it by 11 o'clock, we just dilute it. So yeah, by all means, share everybody. But that's why you then intertwine all the other stuff in there. So if someone likes your page and you like it and a friend sees it, they're not seeing exactly the same stuff that you've got on your page. It needs to be different.
The other question is, can you tag from a page?
Yeah, of course you can, yeah. You can tag from it.
All right.
You can tag
and how do we take the memes from the site?
How do you take the image from the site? I'll show you very quickly. In terms of, if we go to Google here, all you do is you right click, yep, save image as, yep. And all you do is you give it a name and title it down. If I actually do it on Facebook, so if I go onto Facebook, let's find someone's page. See this one here? Well, you left click on the image to highlight it, and then you right click it to save the image as.
Right, okay. And how do you give accreditation?
Very simply, when you're writing your title at the top, so it would be here, sorry for the delay guys, just recording, reboot the link here, original credit, wherever it came from. Okay? Right. And that's fine, that keeps everybody happy. Just in 1 second, let me just, bear with me 1 second guys, excuse me. Let's go here, let's see more. Alright, where are we? This will help. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get the link and I'm going to put it in the box. You can all just go and listen to Sam's story. It was done with one take. And what I would say to you is whenever you're recording anything, all right, this is what I'm saying to people, don't be panicking, okay, about getting because it's all natural, all right? I don't want anything scripted, all right? I don't want anything which is, you know, rehearsed or anything else. All it is it's just you and me having a chat.
Yeah.
Let's just kill that, excuse me. Yeah, okay. All it is me and you having a chat and talking it through, okay? So if I go chat there, will it let me? I don't know if it'll let me post. Yes, it will. Paste. There's the link there, guys, all right, for that actual video. But when you see it and when you listen to it, you go, oh, and it will, the penny will drop and you go, that's the best way to do it. Share a story, build emotion, build empathy, build desire, give a solution. Whenever you're posting anything, okay, to any audience, the one thing that you need to have, what is the major problem this audience has? What's the major problem a student has? What's the major problem a retiree has? What's the major problem a single mum has? Give them solutions. When you give solutions, people are naturally attracted to you. You can call it whatever you want. Law of attraction marketing, karma, what goes around karma. It doesn't matter what you call it. But essentially, as Zig Ziglar said, give enough people what they want and you can have whatever you want. So you give solutions. So you give them entertainment, education, you give them opportunity.
Yeah.
Anything else, brother?
No, let me see. I'm just going to put the YouTube, you know, our YouTube channel link. I'm going to put it up on the comments so everyone will get a copy of this YouTube channel. And if you subscribe to it, all these videos are on there anyway. Every webinar I do goes on there. This webinar tonight's going on there with myself, Mark, and then there's your previous webinar for Facebook training that's on there. So what I think might be an idea, if you have got any other questions, you can always put them in the comments section in the YouTube video. Sorry, on the YouTube page. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. Whatever. The best place to do it, really, Abel, is to do it in the comments in the actual Economize group.
Oh,
very simply because everybody can see that. Then, everybody can see that. Okay.
Yes.
But you see, I'll just show you this before I go. Okay. This is a competition that's right. Okay. Win 6 bottles of awesome Progrigio and enjoy Pinot Grigio. Okay. Like and share this post. What does it say next? Tag 3 friends in the comments who love bubbles, okay? And then it asks you to click a link. So, if I go down here now, okay, you know when you said how many people, you know, how many people do people tag? How many people do people actually mention? Look at them all, yeah? And they've not all just done 3. Some of them do 5, 10, 15, 20. You know, they just do loads and loads and loads, yeah?
Well,
and all that happens is, that's it. All that happens is everybody who gets tagged there, then sees that
tells me that they're all alcoholics, mate. That's all.
Hey, listen, buddy. If you were to saw most of the stuff on this page, you'd absolutely. If you saw the stuff on this page, you'd absolutely know it, my friend. They are. I'm not saying anything, but yeah, that's where most of them tend to come from. But yeah, any other questions, brother?
No, I don't think that. Would you share? Would you share from page to other groups to get more interest? That's from Craig.
Listen, guys. With groups, by all means, provide value, but don't ever spam, for God's sake, because all that happens is you will start to spam, and the problem with it is if then someone comes in and starts to duplicate what you do, they start to spam. So all of a sudden, you've got 600 bright orange posts saying, "Come and join 432." It doesn't work that way. You can definitely share those stories.
Right.
Definitely share those stories. Hey guys, you've just got to listen to this story. It's awesome. Yeah, it's awesome. Okay?
Yeah.
And then the people who own the group will like it because lots of people start to comment and get involved with the story. Okay? And you're not seen as a spammer. You know? And unfortunately, there is even software out there, all right, that what it will do is it will spam 1 million groups for you. That's not the way to build a business. That's the way to go to prison. You know, don't do that. Don't do it. With our business, the idea is duplication. Okay? Nobody can be me. Nobody can be you. But what they can do is copy the systems that we use. All right?
Sure.
I'm quite happy standing and talking in front of 10,000 people. I've done it before. Not a problem. Most people can't do that. I'm never going to find another me. But if I said to someone, listen, well, you don't need to do that. That's just vanity, that. But this is what you do. This is the system. This is what I do every day. I post at this time, this time, this time. I look at comments. I like other people's pages. I share pictures. I share posts. I post videos. And what I do is I put these videos out there and these audios and these PDFs because people come to me then. Because they're interested in the concept. I've solved a problem. There's a single mum who was up to her eyeballs in stress and debt and worry, and all of a sudden she's got this little company with a big heart who have allowed her to work from home and treat her kids the way she wants to be able to treat them.
Yeah.
And they go, tell me more. I don't have to push it. They say, tell me more. Well, there you go. There's the link. There's the link.
Brilliant. Okay, that's great, Mark. Thank you very much for your time. I think that was a very, very valuable lesson for everyone. I'm sure there's going to be lots of comments later on Facebook and some excitement tomorrow. And,
okay, guys, keep being awesome. Keep being awesome.
Thank you very much, Mark. Are you handing the controls back to me so I can finish?
Yeah,
and
I'll do that now.
Brilliant. Are we going to do another one of these in the next couple of weeks?
Listen, ideally, I think we should try and do something every week.
Every week.
I've spoken to you before about a system. One of the problems that we've got is when people come in, is they're not attracting enough customers immediately. They're really quite hesitant about moving forward.
Yeah.
We've spoken very briefly about a 10 in 10, haven't we?
Really,
I've got a little training there, which just ask the people now, would anybody be interested in learning how to get 10 customers in 10 days? Is anybody putting their hand up saying yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Quite a few. Yes, definitely. Yep.
We'll work on that then, buddy, and we'll try and do that next week.
All right. Okay. That's a great strategy. And we're going to be doing it from Sundays next week because this weekend was a bit odd than last weekend. So back to Sundays hopefully. Are you okay with Sundays, Mark?
1 in 2 I am, my friend, but I just have other commitments, family commitments. So we'll work it around. I mean, Tuesdays is great for me. If people are happy with Tuesdays or Sundays, whatever, we'll work around. As I say, listen, it's about those guys, not us. We'll work around what they need to have. So, we'll just make it happen.
I mean, actually, there's no reason why we can't do Tuesdays, but we can ask everyone to see what they think.
Sure.
And, we can take it from there. All right, guys, thanks very much for watching, and I'm going to put this recording up on the YouTube channel, and I'll send you the link on the Facebook group. And we've got the webinar tomorrow for the opportunity, so I'll see you guys tomorrow, and then hopefully next week we've got some more exciting stuff to share with you with the landing pages and everything else. So things are starting to move. Things are looking very, very exciting right now because we're moving office next week as well. So lots and lots of things happening, and let's make this next 6 months the best 6 months ever, because coming next year we all want to be going to that big event, and we want lots and lots of people there. So thanks for your time, guys. I'll leave you, and good night and God bless. Thank you.